Hello, beautiful people. My name is Danielle Louise, and you're watching Latte Say. If you're new to my channel, I talk about personal development, self-love, and just really getting to know yourself. And this is a lot about my journey along the way as well. So, if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe and like below. And today I actually wanted to talk about your New Year's resolution, what it is you're going to change for next year, and what it is that you need to do to make sure it happens and you have success with it. So let's get into it. Personally, my biggest thing for next year to change and to be a better me and to make sure that I'm living my life the way that I want is to stop seeking validation and permission from people. I get into this habit of going to other people and asking them if what it is that I'm doing is okay, or if they think it's a good idea, or even ask them what it is that I should be doing instead of listening to myself, listening to my own intuition, and doing it. And so that's my biggest hurdle for 2019. Now, yours might be something else. It could be weight loss, or it could just be self-love, like really listening to yourself, not caring about what other people think about you, and really learning to love the beautiful, wonderful person that you are, accepting it, and being able to just be happy. And then eventually you'll start to see that when that takes place, all the right people in your life will come. And so I've noticed that even over the last year, I've had this wave of positive energy come through my life, just based on the changes that I've made. And I have some really wonderful people that are in my corner and that support me and back me up and, are blunt with me if they need to be, tell me how it is, but also, the shoulder I need to cry on when I'm having those moments. And, trying to figure yourself out is a lifelong process. There is never an easy solution to it. And I think that's what's wrong today, is the fact that everything that we do, it's like at our fingertips and we just expect results right then and there. But when it comes to ourselves, regardless of if it's in like emotional, mental, physical, it takes time. It takes time. It takes effort, and it does make it to where you are challenging yourself on a daily basis. And so when you're thinking about what it is that you want to change going into the new year, don't do what you've been doing. It's not going to work. Make sure that it's something realistic that you're going to be able to attain, and also challenge yourself for. If you're naturally a people pleaser and you want to change that aspect of yourself, realistically think, is this possible? Do I have people in my lives that it literally is so draining that I just know that even going into the new year, I'm not going to be able to do this? Or maybe it's something that you've done before and you've failed time and time again. So reevaluate what it is that you're doing and what it is that your resolution was, and then change it, fix it, and mold it to where it can fit your life for you. The thing is not everything is universal to each person. Each person does require a little bit of tweaking when it comes to, what it is that their goal is. So for one person, it might be easier to change this aspect of themselves because maybe they don't have the pressure of family or friends, whereas this other person does. And so for them to say, oh, I'm going to start taking more time for myself, well, it may not be as realistic for them as it is for this person that maybe doesn't have as many of those people in their life. And so it's a matter of tweaking it. And so instead of saying, I'm going to start taking more time for myself, be specific and tell yourself, okay, well, if I'm going to take time for myself, then how much time realistically do I feel I need, every day or every week to be one with myself and to give myself the attention I need. And then let that be your goal. Don't just throw something out there and not really have anything to put you in the process of making it successful. So write it down, figure out how you're going to be able to do it, and give yourself specific goals. So for me, I like to journal and I like to write down the stuff that I'm doing. So I'm going to write down that in order for me to stop seeking validation from other people, I am going to start putting myself out there in a way that I wouldn't do otherwise. So I'm going to be trying things that I would probably be a little bit scared to do. And I'm not going to ask people what it is that they think about it. I'm going to actually just do it and then write about it and then see how it is that I feel after having done it. And eventually it just becomes your normal once you start to do it over and over again. So, and that's the idea. So whatever your goal is, last year my goal was to lose weight. And if you follow me, you've seen that I've been able to do that, and I'm still pushing to just get even more tone and fit, but not necessarily a goal for this coming year, more so than just internally what it is that I need to do for myself. So anyway, yeah, so make sure that you do you take care of you, and you make it to where you can live your life to the fullest and be your most happiest. So again, if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe and like below, and I'll see you guys later. Thanks.